Hi, Yoanne. Thank you for taking time to talk to us today.
Thank you.
Yeah, as you
Uh,
know, we're opening up enrollment to the association very soon, so we'd like to talk to past members who have transitioned successfully, such as yourself. So again, thank you.
yeah, thank you for inviting me to talk.
Yeah, absolutely. So you've transitioned successfully. Maybe you can just start by telling us your name and the position you transitioned into in the company.
Yes, so my name is Yoanne Clovis, and I was a postdoc in neuroscience, and I transitioned into a position called technical sales scientist
Mm.
into a startup, a biotech startup.
Yes, absolutely. And yeah, you transitioned successfully, and you're successful now. But I want to rewind to before you transitioned, and talk a little bit about some of the challenges that you faced. So before you transitioned, before you even joined the association, what were some of the struggles you were having in terms of your job search?
Um, I had a hard time accepting the fact that I had to network and that my PhD and my resume were not enough to
Mm.
find a job. And then it was more, um, yeah, trying to figure out what a resume looked like because I knew it shouldn't be a CV, but I didn't know what it was supposed to look like, and I didn't know what words to use to attract the eye of people in companies.
Mm.
And you know what? Yeah, it's so. Before I joined the Cheeky Science Association, definitely was lost. I had sent many resumes with no response whatsoever,
Yeah.
and I didn't know where to go. I was
Yeah.
just lost.
Yeah, no, that's something a lot of PhDs experience. You don't have any training outside of academia. Um, so thanks for sharing that. So you've had these challenges, then you joined the association. And if you can think back to right before you joined, what were some of the immediate benefits you had, or some things that resonated with you in terms of the materials specifically, some aha moments you had?
Actually, the haha moment came on day one. So I was invited to the Facebook group,
Mm.
and I think after an hour I was like, oh, I already got my money's worth. I don't know what they have, but I was actually interacting with people online. I'm like, oh, that's so awesome. You
Mm.
know, it's just a group of people that have the same goal.
Mm.
You know, we're all kind of lost, but people that had made it are also
Mm.
there. And
Mm.
so there's a lot of support. And it's just a repository of people, a group of people that just decided to do something. Because
Mm.
when you're in the lab, you hear a lot of people that just complain about things, but don't want to do anything about it.
Yes.
And so you all of a sudden you open the door and you have all these PhDs that are very smart, very driven, that want to do something, and
Mm.
they're there to learn and they're there to teach you, and it's just that's great.
Yeah.
I immediately felt better personally. And then you know there are all these webinars that are very well organized, and so I didn't go through all of them, but I could actually go through and say, oh, I need to know that.
Mm.
I definitely need to know that, and just go through and start learning about what it is that I need to do and where, you know, learning about the world of industry to begin with, you know.
Yes. Yeah,
So,
absolutely. Well, thanks. The last question I have is very commonly as PhDs we're cautious, maybe even a bit cynical. So maybe you could talk a little bit about your thoughts before you joined. Like maybe you had some concerns about the program, maybe you thought it was a scam or whatever it might be, and and how that kind of fell away after you joined.
um, I said, well, you know what? I don't want to pay for that kind of service because I don't have a lot of money, but you know what? I'm desperate. I'm going to try. And as I said, immediately I decided that it was exactly what I needed. And I was surprised because I was like, that's a lot of money, you know, crossing fingers.
Yeah.
And it's actually not that much. And also you become a cheeky scientist for life. So
Mm.
if I want to go back and see what new webinars you guys have, I can do that.
Mm.
And also the fact that I could share my knowledge with other people and help people in my lab. So you know what? Maybe you should do this. Maybe you should try that kind of
Mm.
email. And you know, it's just yeah. I
Yeah.
think it's completely worth it. 100%. Yeah.
Great. Well, thank you very much, Yoanne, for taking the
You're
time to
welcome.
be here. Congratulations, and we look forward to watching your continued career success.